Hi everyone, my name is Hannah Thomas. I'm a Principal GIS Analyst for Jacobs based in Cardiff, and I'll be taking you through what does good look like in effective project collaboration with geospatial innovation. So when we think about collaboration, we look at initial project engagement. GIS can provide a better understanding of a project scope and how it can be used to enhance a project delivery. It gives us greater communication between disciplines and our key stakeholders, and it provides a single source of truth through the use of tools, apps, dashboards, and other applications. When we think about digital collaboration, we think about web maps, project portals, smart reports, location-based project information, which is easily shared, reducing a variety of risks on the project. The greater level of collaboration, the more sophisticated and advanced the insights. This can lead then to robust solutions, which maximizes the benefits of using geospatial innovation on a project. So this is a very basic overview of the process we do when creating a digital project. I repeated this as it is important to think about a geospatial journey as a complete project cycle so that customers have that end-to-end process throughout the life of their project. We look at who our users are, their personas, their end goals, limitations, accessibility needs, and we need to work out their pain points and their challenges, as well as the history of their issue and them as a user. GIS enables us to help see the bigger picture, as well as those details which are the differentiators in our work and what we build for our clients. Creating a wireframe of the process creates an MVP with appropriate solutions. And the great thing about using geospatial tools or having data at the heart of this tool is that we can interrogate and display data in different ways, and that it's not one size fits all. But once we get the data into a GIS system, we can use it in a variety of ways. Then finally, review is important to assess progress throughout project or task, especially at the end. The best attribute of GIS is its application and how we can use this, how we can progress and innovate, creating a teach and learn cycle that gives an agile approach, one that can bend and change with the demand and future-proof our tools. So you can give a couple of examples. This is looking at data collection from one of our infrastructure projects with Anglian Water, Strategic Pipeline Alliance. So this is looking at a project in Eastern England, which is the driest part of the UK with 500 kilometres of interconnecting pipes. This is an alliance with key partner players, including Anglian Water, Atkins, Costain, Farrens, Jacobs and Mott MacDonald. Ecology is informing the route, and there is a vast amount of data collected and interrogated by the team. A big part of this is managing field surveys using ArcGIS field maps. Managing maps and surveys for around 200 field staff, most of whom are ecologists. This provides tailored data collection forms with multiple data entry points, from date and time to numerical, drop-down and free texts, to also fields which are mandatory and have data validation. This is improving the data quality, and related tables automatically relate different data back to the same feature or point. These maps then can also include useful static layers such as public rights of way, site boundaries, and land ownership boundaries. This is digital from day one to boots on the ground, digital by default. This enables the data lifecycle that carries right through the project. It minimizes errors, increases accountability, and the possibility of outputs that can be created and shared across key parties and stakeholders. Another one of our projects is with the Environment Agency. So this is looking at Think Customer, expanding on the traditional static report deliverable and looking at a solution that creates a complete area of digital deliverables. It's thinking process, constantly exploring how the geospatial data can be visualized and analyzed and automate the processes where possible. It's thinking about partnership, developing a long-term solution of a topic where interest is growing. It allows us to summarize large and complex data sets in a spatial environment to aid with understanding the potential associated risk, and also focuses what the end user of the report need and the data that they will have at their disposal. It also allows us to think colleague. Regular engagement with land quality and other professionals on this project help us to understand the drive behind what we're delivering and test ideas for expanding our offering and providing insights into the vast quantities of available data and what people actually use. We're also thinking about the process, so utilizing a range of GIS tools to deliver a complete solution, including a dedicated site to provide consistent user experience. It uses a range of geoprocessing tools, as you can see on the screen, to undertake multi-criteria analysis, scoring potential source sites and creating environmental and water quality heat maps. This all using Esri Model Builder to automate repeatable processes and easily incorporate updates to key data sets. This allows us to create a proof of concept web application with a smart editor widget to enable sites to be reassessed using additional information or local knowledge. We've created a suite of story maps, including reports and interactive map-based context, while also providing help and guidance section to educate new and returning users. Dashboards to summarize data using geographic or site-specific constraints then gives us added statistical powers. Another way that we're using digital by default is looking at how portals can be used to handle existing data and assessments inside our consultancy. It's looking at how we can bring together existing sites and data as well as the challenges that our disciplines face. Bringing it all together into one place so that EIA coordinators can view what each discipline has been doing, as well as bringing together their data in a statistical way. We've used a variety of dashboards and Esri products to build widgets bespoke for each discipline, looking at feedback requests and how we can use that to build into an experience builder as shown on the screen now. This is bringing in together key chapters of traditional reports as well as thumbnails of those chapters. The map you're seeing now shows all the scoped data for the project, allowing users to interact with the data and click on the feature to find out if it's been scoped in or scoped out and the reasons why, linking the normal traditional text element in with live maps. This allows the users to interact with the maps, looking at how it affects their area, their specific location, house, or key interest. It allows us to build text-heavy chapters into interactive spaces, linking existing data and information from clients, such as the PDF shown on screen, as well as images and embedded videos. It also allows us to track the usage of the site and how people are interacting, as well as bringing in feedback from key stakeholders and statistics of what they've been using and when. So what does the future look like? So people are more connected than ever. Demand is higher than ever for consumable data, ease of access, as well as the getting most out of the data. The COVID-19 pandemic has obviously increased the use of data and the need to think about new ways of how we consume and share data and statistics. We can use GIS and geospatial techniques to help our clients accelerate and redefine how they connect and consult with their stakeholders, but also how we can use our existing processes and practices and evolve to make assessments and deliverables digital by default, bringing back that ethos of end-to-end user experience. The virtual event space as shown here is an example of extending our reach as well as gaining instant feedback and statistics again that we can share. The currency of our data has never been more important, and how it informs that end-to-end customer experience, helping us to build better, to give our clients that better user experience. And the biggest takeaway is that it's never too late or too complicated to use geospatial tools or application for your challenge. Break down the workflows and see how each element can be brought into the digital space more or actioned for the first time. Thinking about how our users use their data and what the important elements are to them. So thank you very much for your time and your attention. So this presentation was brought to you with contributions from the Cardiff Geospatial team at Jacobs, Russell Jordan, Francis Lynn and Gerwin Macy, and my thanks to them for providing the material for today's presentation. Thank you very much again for your attention.